What's up YouTube? Rainbow Pig 11 here with another lacrosse stick kind of review, I guess you could say. Not review, but kind of my last stick video. Sorry about the camera. I think this is going to be, and sorry about the light, I don't know why it's like that. It's probably because I'm in like dark, I don't know. That's kind of better. There you go. This is going to be my last video for until I get a new head, because I just restrung my restrung M80 because last time it had too much hold and it was throwing all funky. So this is my new M80. This is probably the best stick I've ever strung in my life. How I like all my shooter setups, or how I usually like them, is excuse me, 2 nylons, 2 U's, and I used to have high pockets like I have right here. This isn't not that deep, because if I had it super deep, the hold would be too much and the whip would be too much. So I don't have that deep of a pocket, and it's really not that defined. It's actually more defined in person than it is on camera. It might look kind of crappy now, but it's like, if you could just see it in real life, it's amazing. I used to string high pockets, and then I went back down to low pockets because every time I would dodge, it wouldn't have enough hold on it, so it would always fall out of the stick. So now I have, just trying to push it up. I have this high pocket as maybe 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 for hold, maybe 4 or 5 for whip scale. Channel's not the best. It's kind of lopsided right now. Channel's actually channel's pretty good. Pretty tight, that's where I get the hold. But let me fix the channel. As tight as it looks, it's actually legal. So that's a pretty good channel. Pretty tight channel. I like to keep a tight channel. Sidewall pattern is, this is 9 diamond mesh. I string it with just a standard 9 diamond. I didn't have enough string for a triangle top. So the head, as I said in my last couple videos, the head's stringing holes are a little too small to loop the top string under, unless you have one of those plastic tips on your strings, but in this case I didn't. So I just did the first 2 holes, I strung the top. Starting the third, I went into the third, skipped one, did a knot, skipped one, did a knot. I did a single, skipped and did a single, did a double, and you're skipping one hole the whole way down. Skipped one, did a double, skipped, did another double, and then skipped another one, and then went through here, and then went back and went through the middle hole. You don't have to do that. You can tie it off. I just kind of wanted to be fancy. And you can just string your bottom string however you want. You just want to kind of keep it a little bit tight. You want to keep the mesh down a little bit so it doesn't bag out, and it doesn't push it up too much or deepen it too much, so that you get that pocket. I strung that with, sometimes when I'm playing I don't even notice this nylon here because it kind of just blends with the mesh, but I have a green and a white nylon in here and a 5-point U and a 3-point U. Pocket's relatively high. And that's about it. And this is the M80, not M80X. I don't know why this is not legal for college. I didn't measure it yet, but it looks like it's wide enough to be for college. It's a pretty wide head on its own, and just to prove that it is the M80, the original M80, not the M80X. There you go, M80. Just in case you can't see that, it's right here, M80. There you go. So if you want to get this or the M80X, I would recommend this in first because this is a pretty wide head. But if you want to go wider, go to the M80X. Super stiff head, really reliable. Just the way it looks is pretty sick. It has a nice offset. You can get some good hold with this, especially the way that I strung it. So I would recommend stringing it like I have it. And yeah, have a nice day. I'm gonna go lax.